Welcome back to Better Minecraft. I'm Music Cat, and in today's video I'm going to show you the progress that I have made on the storage slash villager trading hall, and then we're gonna head over and look at the village that we are going to renovate and maybe kind of make up a task board and come up with some ideas and plans. So this is what I've gotten for the storage and village trading hall. I haven't gotten any villagers over here yet, but this is what it's kind of looking like. And this one's not done. I made it so that it's expandable, and yeah, nice little cozy spot. And then over here is the storage area. I haven't really gotten this all done either. It's just kind of in figuring it out stage. These blocks are the blocks that coordinate to what's in the chest. Also on the top, I will be replacing the stairs because I shouldn't need more than 2 double chests for each block, but we'll find out. I'm not sure. If I need to, I can expand it that way or even push it back into this. And I have a little pond over here. There is much decorations to be had in this area. I just wanted to get the basic layout done before I brought you guys along for decorating it. I'm gonna go get some food, put some stuff away, and get ourselves over to the village that we are renovating today. Okay, I have a whole bunch of random stuff in my inventory. Don't know if it's gonna be useful or not, but it should be what I need to at least make like a task board. And yeah, we'll just make a trip back once I get some ideas laid out. And we're gonna head over to the village. We are going to the desert village. Ta-da! This is the village you guys picked for renovating, which it's gonna be so much fun. There's so many different things, and it's so different from where our house is, because the house is surrounded by trees and the desert is not. Alright, let's build this task board. I think I'm gonna build it over this way where I don't have to worry about it being in the way of our production. I got some signs, I got a board made, and now we're going to come up with some ideas, which I actually have some written down in my handy dandy notebook. So some things that I really want to be in our little village is a farmer's market. I do not have any glowing ink, so I'm sorry. It's kind of hard to read. Another thing was a flower shop. I want to make a coffee shop, but I really don't think the desert would be an appropriate place for a coffee shop because hot drinks and the hot desert don't really go together in my mind. So instead, I think we should put a bookstore. And then another thing I thought would be a fun build is to have an inn for visitors. Another build for this area would be a tailor, because I feel like they would have beautiful fabrics and bright colors in this deserty place. Maybe, I don't know. That's what I was thinking. So if you guys have any build ideas for what we need to have in our little town here, which is going to grow into a much larger town, I would love to hear them down in the comments. Go ahead and pause the video and leave your comment down in the comment section. The next thing we need to do is kind of get a guideline in place of what we want for buildings, where we want buildings to be, where we want a path to be, and so on and so forth. So that's another important thing. Okay, look how tiny our village is. We have a lot to build. And I would like to get something built today in our video. So I think we might just honestly get all of the villagers that are here trapped into a hole, and then we will tear down the buildings and have a nice, fresh, clean canvas to work upon. And as we get our buildings done, we will add some stories and move the villagers into their new homes as we get them built. That is my logical thinking at the moment, but I might have more logical thinking later. But this makes sense to me now. So let's see about putting them over here. And just a lovely little safe place. Going out. Thank you. Oh my goodness. That is everyone. The whole village in a 4-block radius. Perfect. Okay, now that we have everyone safely tucked away in a hole, now I'm going to start the replay mod and deconstruct the village so we can reconstruct a even better village. And maybe we'll even have baby villagers running around it soon. It's gonna be fantastic. So let's get started. All right, we got this village removed, and now it's time to do some terraforming and clean up the terrain and make it look really nice and ready for building upon. So let's jump into time lapse for that. Well, I got it done, and it's looking pretty smooth, much better than it did before. And I went ahead and left this open so that maybe we could build something down here. I don't know yet. It's just, I thought I'd leave it open for ideas in the future. And yeah. And I was thinking we could take the village instead of straight down like this, like it was, we could bring it out this way and up this way a little bit. So we've got plenty of room now to work on this village, and now we need to kind of get a decent layout. So what I was thinking was to maybe doodle some ideas out on some paper and get an idea of where I want the village to go, and then I can transpose it into the world and lay it out. And then I'll bring you back when I get something figured out. I have completed the layout first I'm going to show you on the map of what I have. Alright, so there's this really cool river that is here, and I thought we could have kind of a dock and maybe a fishing hut. I'm not sure this will be the fishing hut. It might be. I don't know. I haven't figured that part out. These dots of teal are the road, like the main road. There will be little off roads. It's going to be pretty wide, I'm hoping. And then these are just some houses. I haven't decided if these are just going to be living quarter kind of situation, or if I do want to incorporate some shopping areas here. I am not sure. And this I'm hoping to maybe make a well, or just like the kind of like the town center maybe. I might move it over here. I haven't decided. Some more houses over here. And then these horseshoe kind of shapes are going to be kind of like the farmer's market. And then I thought it needed some buildings in the background. So I might add more buildings later on. But this is kind of just a general concept. And these placements aren't really for sure. I might move them forward or back or side to side a little bit. But yeah, that's about what it looks like from the map view. Let's look at it from this angle. So this will be the road. And like I said, there's going to be a building here. They're not really big buildings, but I don't really think that the villagers need big buildings. We might add like 1 or 2 large buildings to each village, but this is just the start of this village. So here's these 3 buildings that are kind of right here on this bend. And this is where I was thinking we could put a fountain or a little town center. Like I said, I'm not sold on this being the placement. It's just there for the idea. And then we have a whole bunch of houses this way. I thought an alley back here would be really fun. And we could have like some canopy. And then the road winds over here and we start singing some stalls for the farmer's market. So there's a stall, there's a stall, there's one, there's one. This is the road, that's a stall, that one is that. This is part of the road. Here's one. There's a building there and there and there. And then these are some smaller ones. I might carry some more over this direction. I was thinking it'd be nice to have a couple huts or even maybe like a little campsite that is a little bit further off from the main village. Like maybe some bandits were camping out, or maybe these people were just visiting and there was no room at the inn, or I don't know. And I'd love to add like some life around the area as well, just to have like some carriages and carts and other stuff like that. So this is the layout. I hope you guys like it. I'm probably going to expand it down here, maybe a little bit over in these areas, but we'll see. So that's about it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it's a little bit on the short side, but sometimes short is better, especially halfway through the week. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave it a like and consider subscribing. And I will see you guys on Friday. Bye.